Would you like a vintage reissue? Yes, well, Swiss made vintage reissue dive watch dating back to 1957. Oh, and did I mention it's really well priced too? Welcome back to the channel, you watch heroes and nerds, and today we're going to have a look at the Aquastar Model 60. Now this is a re-edition dating back to 1957, and despite the name Model 60, yeah, I have no idea. If you know why, let me know in the comments below. Confusion aside, I think this watch is a capable and interesting diver. It's packed full of features that makes it feel modern and long lasting, but manages to retain the unique looks of a watch from the late 50s, early 60s. Now, the price on this watch is interesting. It's not a cheap watch, but I would call it the lower end of luxury to the higher end of the affordability spectrum. In the UK, this watch will set you back £1,190 on a beads of rice bracelet, but if you are a nylon strap man, you can get this watch under £1,000, just £990. And it comes with three interesting colorways: a sunburst blue, a sunburst green, which is my personal choice for today, and the more conservative gloss black, which should have you covered for most tastes and styles. Now, I'll link to this watch in the description below, and it is again thank you to WatchGecko, to the guys at WatchGecko, for lending me this watch. Now, we have the age-old question in front of us today. Is it a winner or is it a binner? Let's find out. All right, you nerds, let me hit you with some hot, creamy facts. This watch comes in a 37mm diameter, 47mm lug to lug, and a case thickness of just 11mm. It is fully constructed of 316L stainless steel, has sapphire crystal with AR triple coating. The bezel is not unidirectional, but instead bidirectional. It's not friction based either, rather it clicks and feels pretty snicky, if that's an actual word. I'm just going to say it feels snicky, it feels solid. The movement is actually pretty cool. It's a, and let me completely butcher this for you guys, la joule pareil. It's a 4 Hz movement with 68 hours of power reserve, has 28 joules, and finally, of course, it hacks and hand winds. Now, I may be well wrong here, maybe very well wrong here, but I think the older movements that were used on this watch was the ETA 2824-2. So this one is definitely a step up. Oh, and this watch has 200 meters of water resistance. Not sure why I forgot to add that one earlier, but there you go. So this watch is many things in my opinion. As a tool watch, I think it's clearly functional, and certainly the movement with the long power reserve and 200 meters of water resistance really help in that regard. The beads of rice bracelet and bezel and the dial make it a great looking vintage reissue watch. And finally, I think that this watch in particular is sufficiently versatile to be worn up or down, or as we muggles call it, jeans, t-shirt or tuxedo. And I do like all of that, I really do, but you see, not as much as other vintage reissues that I've had on recently. Over the last 12 months, I've had on a Tudor Black Bay 54, a Squall Super Squall, a Walbrook Skin Diver, and others I really can't remember right now. But out of those ones I've mentioned, the only one I didn't like as much as this one was the Super Squall. And I think the reason is because, I guess, out of all of the types of watches that you can get nowadays, dive watches are certainly the most popular and therefore the most saturated. If you don't like this one, it's fine, because I can bet you dollars to donuts that another one or another 5 will be along shortly. However, it doesn't mean I don't rate this watch. In fact, I really do, and that's what's so weird here. To be honest, it is a bit of a mystery, and I just don't know why I haven't gelled with this one as much as I thought I would. It's just weird, that. But I think if you like the looks and the price tag is definitely worth it to you, then you can't go far wrong here. It has really good looks, a blinding movement, and it's from a brand with genuine appeal for those interested in the history of a dive watch as a watch type thing. Now, if you like the style of this video, why not give it a cheeky thumbs up. Remember, I have non-affiliate links to this watch courtesy of WatchGecko in the description below, and of course stay tuned for more excellent reviews coming your way soon. Take care, watch nerds, and I'll see you again in another video.